Welcome in folks to another Fallout video, and in this video we'll be taking another look at some of Fallout 4's incredible mods created by the Fallout community. This mini-series focuses on mods that are currently featured on my live streams over on Twitch, where I'm currently streaming Fallout 4. We'll be taking another look at some mods that might make your playthroughs of Fallout 4 that bit more exciting and immersive. There'll be some mods that will leave you speechless, and some mods that will leave you thinking, why haven't I installed this before? However, with any mods featured, I want to firstly advise that you play with mods at your own risk. You may experience issues with mods, and to also note that if you have the ability to unlock achievements on any platform that you play Fallout 4 on, that achievements are disabled once you install any mod. But before we get into the video, if you can remember to click that like button so that more people in the Fallout community can see this, and if you feel you're missing out on videos, consider hitting that bell notification button so that you can keep up to date whenever I post a new video. And with that folks, I invite you to join me for episode 5 of Pineapple's Mod Monday! For new and even veteran players of Fallout 4, you might not have ever experienced mods before in your journeys across the Commonwealth, and you might have even thought to yourself, well, how do I even install mods? Well, don't fear, Vault Dwellers, it's easier than you think. I would suggest checking out episode 1 of my Mod Monday videos, which you can find here, where at the beginning of that video I explain everything you need to know on how to install mods for both you PC and console players. I will also note that any of the mods that I do feature here can be found on both console and PC, as the footage captured in this video comes directly from my Xbox. As always, I will provide the name of the mod author and the name of the mod so that you can find these mods in the mod section of Fallout 4 a little bit easier. With our first mod today, this is brought to you by mod author PJMail22, and the name of this mod is called Flyable Personal Vertibird. This mod does exactly what it says and adds your own personal vertibird to the Commonwealth that you can use to fly to anywhere on the map. In order to get this baby up and running, all you need to do is to head to a chemistry station and craft the following items under the section Personal Vertibird, which will appear once the mod is installed. You need to craft the holotape for the vertibird settings, which as states will allow you to read the instructions on how to use, manipulate settings, and so on. You need to also craft a passenger token, a portable vertipad kit, so you can place a vertibird down in any settlement you own, the vertibird command and recall button, and also the vertibird utility device, so that you can control your vertibird by either requesting one to land near you and pick you up, and much more. You can also, once you've placed your vertibird down, can enter the vehicle, and then by going to the map in your Pip-Boy, you can select a location to travel to, and instead of automatically teleporting your character to that location, the vertibird will take off and start flying you to your destination. You can also man the turret that is provided with the vehicle and shoot down enemies from the skies. Now I know people are probably thinking, fast traveling is much easier and faster to get to your destinations, which yes is correct. However, being able to fly to any location on the map while taking in the scenery that Boston has to offer, while also shooting down enemies from the skies, in my opinion is a very worthwhile and fun trade-off for the time it does take to get to your locations. An incredible and beautiful mod, thank you PJMail22. Our next mod today is brought to you by mod author Esteva2103, and the name of this mod is called Russian Stimpack Replacer. This mod will essentially replace the vanilla Stimpack model texture with a brand new texture, featuring your own concealed case that when used, and in my opinion is such a cool little animation, will take a tiny orange case from your person, flip it open, and provide your character with the same health benefits from regular Stimpacks. I honestly think this is such a cool and fun mod to have added into your mod section. I will add that the animation for this mod only works in first person and doesn't work in third person, as while in third person the animation remains the same as the vanilla Stimpack animation and model used. However, maybe at a later date we could see an update to this mod that might feature third person animations. The mod will however extend to the textures of Stimpacks found in the world, so if you find yourself looting crates and containers or come across Stimpacks lying static in the world, the texture for this mod will replace the vanilla model we normally see. A fun and beautiful mod, thank you Estiva2103. Our third and final mod of today's episode is brought to you by mod author Princess Cake, and the name of this mod is called Holotape Classic. This mod, like our previous mod shown here on today's episode, will essentially replace all of the holotapes found in the game with the classic skin texture of the original holotapes we found and discovered in the likes of Fallout 3 and New Vegas. As mentioned in our previous episodes, I absolutely love nostalgia, and any mod that I can get my hands on that will add anything to do with the previous Fallout titles, I absolutely love using. The mod itself works so well with the vanilla Pip-Boy we use in the game, the animation used to insert the holotape to the holotapes we find lying in the world, it does it all. The mod author also added special skins to holotape games we find in the world to set them apart from the regular holotapes we find with this mod. The mod author also mentions in the notes that the mod is intended to be used with the vanilla Pip-Boy. However, if you're using separate Pip-Boy replacer mods such as the Pip-Boy 3000A, as seen in our previous Mod Monday videos, which I'll link here, then it will still work perfectly fine. However, as we've stated before, the Pip-Boy 3000A doesn't come with any animations for inserting holotapes, as it never had any animation in the previous Fallout titles. The holotapes will still work perfectly fine with mods like this, and still appear in the same way as they do in the vanilla Pip-Boy models. A beautiful and incredible mod, thank you Princess Cake. And there you have it folks, 3 more incredible mods brought to you by the Fallout community that you can download from the mod section of Fallout 4 today. And hopefully the mods featured in this video will bring you a more fun and enjoyable experience of your playthrough of Fallout 4. We have 2 more episodes to go folks, so if you've missed out on previous Mod Monday episodes, you can find our previous episodes here on the channel and previous episodes at the end of each of these videos. However, in next week's video, we'll be taking a look at more mods brought to you by the Fallout community, so make sure to check out that video next week. And if you liked this video and found it beneficial, consider hitting the subscribe button for more Fallout videos and so that you never miss out on any videos I publish. I've now moved to streaming 3 days a week over on Twitch, so that I can focus more on putting out Fallout content over here on YouTube. So if you want to see my schedule for when I go live, and want to see these mods or any mods that I feature in my videos in action, or even just want to hang out with some of the Fallout community, I'll leave a link to my Twitch in the description below. If you want to also connect with more people who play Fallout and other Fallout games and want to join our community, you can join my Discord server, which I'll leave in a link in the description below. If you like the work I produce and want to support me in a more personal way, you can now subscribe to me on Patreon. Patreon members will get a host of benefits such as access to Patreon-only channels in my Discord server, which you can connect with other Patreon members and more. With being a Patreon member, you'll also gain extra benefits within my channels, such as being mentioned and memorialized in the credits to each of my videos and much more. I want to also say a massive thank you to all of my followers on Twitch and here on YouTube, as it means the world to me that you enjoy my content and the work that I produce. And lastly, to you, the viewer, the person who stumbled upon this video, thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed. Until next time, Vault Dwellers, stay safe out there in the wasteland, and I'll catch you all in the next video.